Hey everybody, welcome to our Team Soul Warriors and Team Good Vibe Tribe Coaches webinar today. This is a call on what is coaching and what is a challenge, because often we invite you to do our challenges and you're like, I don't even know what a challenge is. How do I know if I want to coach? So I'd like to introduce myself off the bat. My name is Meredith Genau. I am the founding coach of Team Soul Warriors. I've been a coach now for just shy of 4 years. It'll be 4 years next month. I'm a 6-star diamond coach. And we are a 3-time elite, 3-time top 100 team. And I say that with a lot of pride, because what that means is that the individuals that are on our team lead with heart, they lead with love, and they are, we have plenty of coaches that are loyalty coaches, and we'll talk about that tonight. But we have a lot of coaches on the team who really do care about paying it forward and helping other people. And they're truly changing others' lives. And that's what's made us a 3-time elite, 3-time top 100 team. So a little bit about me, you can see in that top circle, I am, are you ever not, a yogi. So prior to becoming a Team Beachbody coach and founding Team Soul Warriors, I was a full-time coach. And I always say full-time and then some. I taught 16 to 18 yoga classes a week, which required you to be at the studio for, a half an hour before and after class, so 2 hours total. And then on top of that, I was doing anything I could to bring in a paycheck. So, generally it was all stuff in health and wellness, because I had already decided that was where my career was building. But I was doing nutrition workshops, detox workshops, subbing classes when I could, and just I had my hands in a lot of different pots. I was like private yogas and cooking classes and whatever I could in the health and wellness field. I also dabbled into jewelry and, did the arts and crafts thing. So I was really a slave to the alarm clock. My alarm went off every day at like 4:50 in the morning so I could get to my first yoga class by 6 and, chase a paycheck around town as I drove from studio to studio. It was not an easy living. It was a humble living, and it was fun for a while because, like I said, I was living my passion, so to speak, but it was at the expense of my own health. I was pouring out into others, but never giving back to myself. So I'd come home at the end of a day teaching 4 classes in a day, and all I wanted to do is bury myself, whether that was in food or, in the television or in wine or what have you. I would find a reason to not take care of me. So I was really plateaued in my fitness and looking for something else, not just that would help me reach my fitness goals, but I was looking for something to up-level my career as well. I was 37, 38 at the time, and let's be real, I was in a dead-end job. I wasn't going to get very far as a yoga teacher. I was pretty much at the salary cap. I was earning well as a yogi, you can say. So as I said, I've been a coach for 4 years. You can see a little bit about my transformation. I have had a really great fitness transformation time and time again, really, with Team Beachbody programs. I coach full-time now. I taught yoga for the first 3 of the 4 years. Last year, I relinquished the rest of my classes. And so I really am a full-time coach, even though it felt sometimes like I was working full-time as a coach while I was still teaching. And so now I have the luxury of creating my own schedule. As a coach, you'll find that you really are an independent business owner, and you get what you put into your business. And it's not just, the business, it's also a lot about helping other people. So a lot of people do this for a hobby. It's really where it started for me, was just something fun to do to help other people. I got in my best shape, and it turned into something a lot bigger from me. You can see here that, I earned 6 figures by my 2nd year as a coach. I was able to pay off all my credit debt in my 1st year as a coach. And so now my income is mostly in residual income. I do bring in new clients every single month, but the majority of my earnings are residuals. So I want to give the income disclaimer. You'll see it at the bottom of these slides, that Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own diligence, efforts, and skill. There is a link there you can jot down. It's on the next few slides as well, where you can take a look at what that earning spectrum really looks like. And we'll talk a little bit about it here as well. But I wanted to make sure to add that, because I don't want people thinking that coaching is some weird get rich quick opportunity. It's not. It's an opportunity that you can certainly build a very, very sustainable and viable career for yourself. But it generally starts with you wanting to work on yourself, you wanting to get in your best shape, you wanting to, pour into others and give into others, and really wanting to make some changes in your life. So that's a little bit about me. I'm going to do a quick introduction of a few other success stories on our team, and then I'm going to introduce a guest that's going to introduce introduce herself to you. So we've had many, many success stories pop off on our team in the past 4 years, but these next 3 slides are some of the top coaches on our team. One is Moira Casaba, and I really wanted to point her out because she joined the team 2 years ago. And she was in my challenge groups for 14 months, I believe it was. I probably asked her every single month. I was like, hey girl, why don't you be a coach? And she's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be a coach. I'm too busy with life and that's not for me. And you know, I would pass to her about it, not because I saw her building a business, but honestly because I saw it as a way to keep her more accountable because she was really struggling in our challenge groups to stay on track. So at 14 months in, she finally bit the bullet. She signed up as a coach. And really within those first couple months, she just dabbled in. She got on our team webinars and she felt the fire and she got the spark and she ran. And, you know, the reason really why I wanted to point her out is she's a 9-star diamond right now. She's ranked number 10 in our entire company. And I thought that was really important to point that out because one of the things you'll learn down the line as we go through these slides is, you know, we are a network business. And I think there's a lot of fear and misconceptions around a network business. And what we're a part of, you can outgrow your sponsor coach in rank, in income, in so many ways. So I did want to point that out. She used to be an owner of a juice press. She was the owner of a Pilates studio. She's now a full-time coach. She leads an amazing team. She's a mom. She's a wife. She's an awesome family woman. So I'm going to go in really quick and see if I can mute. Okay. Oh, I think it stopped. Sometimes I get kickbacks. So I'm very Vata. If you're a yogi, you'll know what Vata is, but it's kind of like squirrel. So anytime there's any sound, I'm always like, okay, I got to stop it before I talk. So Jacqueline has been one of my other wing women, if you will. She joined the team a month after I did. She's founder of Team Viva Vita. She's a 5-star diamond, 2-time elite, top 100 coach. And I knew her just through the yoga studios, and we weren't even working at the same yoga studio together when she reached out to me. She had just seen what I was sharing about my journey so far using Shakeology, and she was looking for a change in her energy levels. She reached out to me really just to get a little bit healthier. She had followed my food blog. And she got started on a challenge, signed up as a coach. And wouldn't you know, me and her kind of just decided we're going to figure this out together. We were, you know, very young coaches, very rookie coaches, if you will. And it takes a while to learn the ropes. And so we were just like, let's just be each other's wing womans and figure this out. So she was an ICU nurse. She's still a military wife. She just had her second baby. And I think one of the most amazing things is now that she's been building her business for close to 4 years with her second baby, Kai, born, our newest member of the Good Vibe Tribe, she's able to take some time to herself. She doesn't have to ask for days off work. She doesn't have to report to any job. You know, she checks in with her team. She does just the bare minimums and basics right now because life is really focused on her family, and that's where it should be. And you can see she's also had some great transformations, and she now earns a full-time income as a Team Beachbody coach. Bethany Brodingham, one more before I present Courtney for you. But Bethany, I love her story. She actually came onto our team through another coach of mine. And so she's a 1-star diamond coach. She's the founder of Team Siempre Libre. She is an opera singer. And I love this because I think it's really easy for, especially looking at the past couple slides, I mentioned, you know, Jacqueline's a yogi and Moira is a Pilates teacher, was in the past. And, you know, when you meet Courtney, you'll find out, you know, she used to teach too. And the thing is you don't have to be a fitness professional. Like Bethany had nothing to do with fitness. She just wanted to get in shape. So she reached out to her coach because she saw her coach Elisa have a really good transformation. She was a grad student, performing artist. She was struggling to pay the bills. She was struggling to be able to travel to get on gigs because she was just waitressing all the time. And she was unhappy with her weight. She actually has lost 30 pounds being a Team Beachbody coach. She is one of the top coaches on our team. She primarily helps other people like her. And what I mean by that is she has focused on helping other performing artists because she has seen what this has done for her confidence, for her energy, for her health, and for her voice. So when she goes to audition, she's able to kill her auditions. And she'll tell you, she'll be like, sometimes I hear the judges at the competitions be like, that girl looks good. She's fit for an opera singer. And I love that she actually is able to earn a living, not just by being a Team Beachbody coach, but also balancing that with opera. So she actually has a dual career and does this supplementally, but it is a really big part of her life. All right, so with all that shared, I'm going to turn this over to my dear friend Courtney Burton, who I just met at the top of this year and has quick become one of my very close friends. And Courtney, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know how you found Team Beachbody.
Hi guys, I'm Courtney. So at the top of this year, I was currently living in my camper and traveling around. Prior to this, I had been a CrossFit coach. So this is all at the same time. I was a CrossFit coach. I was the head coach of the local CrossFit gym here in town. I taught classes at the country club. I taught classes at the gym, which was the name of our gym in town. I started my own paddleboard rental business and lessons. And then I also bartended 5 nights a week. Hi, I live in a tourist town, and I love health and fitness. I love being on the water and paddleboarding. And so those were like really my passions. And so I was trying to figure out this way to make it all work. So my husband and I were on the road this past winter, living out kind of like a dream of mine. And I had all these plans on how I was going to stay fit on the road. I was going to drop into different CrossFit gyms. I was going to do my own workouts in the camper. And needless to say, here comes January 1, and I was just not physically where I wanted to be. And also I missed the community of like helping people. I felt kind of isolated in my camper by myself. And I missed being around people and like talking to people. So anyway, I made a New Year's resolution to try to do more yoga because I'm not a yoga person, I'm a CrossFit person. And here I find my little Meredith. So I was just online and I'm like, oh, look at this girl, Boho Fit Girl. What a cute little name. I was like, she looks like we'll be friends. And so of course she friends me, or I friended her, and we just started chatting. And she's like, are you a coach? And I'm like, no. And so we just started talking about the whole coaching opportunity. And of course I was like, nope, not for me. Like I am CrossFit. I'm a real gym person. I'm hardcore. And then she's like, just sign up and try a challenge. And I was feeling uncomfortable in my own body at that time. I had been on the road for a couple months, eating not as well as I should, and just kind of not feeling very good. And so I decided to try a challenge. I had nothing to lose. It's, Meredith was like, it's 100% money back guarantee. If you don't like it, that's cool. No big deal, but I think you're going to love it. So I did 21-day Fix Extreme. And after 1 week of doing this program and being in the community, I was like, oh, yep, I'm in. Sign me up as a coach. Like, I want to do this. And so since doing that, I've become a diamond coach. I've just really kind of embraced the whole process. I've gotten in the best shape of my life. Literally, I have like pictures of myself when I was in my early 20s, and I felt like that's the best I'm ever going to look. Like that's the best shape I'm ever going to be in. Nope, it's now, which is, it's incredible. It really is incredible to feel so good about yourself and so confident and so comfortable. And so that's just, the physical and feeling good about myself. But then also, this summer, I've been so fortunate to have the opportunity to just focus on my paddleboard business and my online coaching business. I don't have to be on anybody else's schedule anymore. I don't have to worry about showing up for that bartending shift or waking up at 6 a.m. to get to class and make sure I have everything prepared for my class. When I have free time, when it's slow at the shop, I can be on my computer working, or, I don't have to worry about me personally for my fitness, making sure I get to the class on time, because I'm so busy in the summer because I'm a very seasonal business. It's only 3 months out of the year that I've been able to retain my fitness this summer because of the Beachbody programs, and because I have a 30-minute workout. I can wake up early in the morning. I do it on my own schedule, and that's that. And not to mention, this coming winter, usually right now I'd be scrambling to try to figure out a bartending or some sort of other position. And I don't have to. I can focus on my Beachbody business. I can travel to see friends, and I can ski as much as I want to. So that's a little bit about me.
Thanks for sharing, Courtney. You rock. And one of the things that she didn't share, and I'm not even really going into, because we have so much to cover on today's call that I really want to just inform you guys about. But she's already earned a couple of trips. So we have a program called Success Starters. And, if you're able to help yourself, essentially, working on yourself, but you're able to help a couple people in your first few months as a coach, you earn a free ticket to Coach Summit. So she got that. So she came out to New Orleans with us this summer. And then she also earned our leadership retreat this fall. So it's not even fall yet, but she comes in September, right after Labor Day. She's going to be out here in San Diego, and she's going to get a really fun, pampered, awesome time. So I'm stoked for you. So that's really, there's a lot of really fun rewards too, but congratulations, Courtney, on your success. It's really crazy to see in 7 months how well you've done and how you're able to balance that with your business. All right. So I'm going to try to jam through these slides as fast as I can. So hopefully I don't overwhelm you, but some of you might be asking, what is coaching? What is it that you actually do? And who are we as coaches? And if you've never been through a Team Beachbody Challenge before, we'll talk about that so you see what you get. And if you have, then you might have a little bit of an idea what you do just because you've been guided by your coach. But honestly, it's so simplistic. We really are just individuals that we're looking to work on ourselves to get in better shape. We have a heart for helping others. We're not salespeople. I hate selling. We're not salespeople. We just share what we love. It's just like if you go to a restaurant and you fall in love with, the ahi tuna or their grass-fed burger or whatever it is, and your girlfriend's like, yeah, we're going to go out to dinner tonight. You're likely going to say, go to this place and get this dish. It's so amazing. It's the same sort of thing we do with fitness. We just share what's worked for us, what we love, and we ask our friends to be our accountability buddies and join with us. So we invite others to join us. We help others see their fullest potential, and we do that in the most empowering of ways. We work on personal development a lot. We spread health and wellness, and we push ourselves to always be growing, which I think is really important. It's really easy to get in our own ways and to get complacent. And when you're in a community of really positive and empowering people that are all working on themselves, you get so lifted up, you can't help but want to improve the person that you are. So let me tell you who we are not. We are not all health and fitness experts. There are some of us that have certifications in things, but it doesn't necessarily make us an expert. And I would say the majority of coaches are not. They're not at all. I mentioned Bethany earlier. She was an opera singer. She had nothing to do with fitness. She was just about to start her 30-pound weight loss. You look at some of our top coaches in our network. I think Tulin Emery is a really great example. She's a beautiful woman who has overcome a lot of struggles in her life, and she is a plus size woman, and she represents the plus size market. And she shows them how to modify their workouts, how to do the workouts to fit for their unique body shape and their needs. And she's killing it, right? Like, she knows what her market is, and she knows a way that she can help the masses. So it's really just having a heart to want to get in your best shape and help people. But again, we're not salespeople. We're certainly not perfect. We're all on our own personal journeys. I'll even be honest that my weight goes up and down. If I'm diehard committed to a challenge and I'm dialed in on my fitness, of course, I'm going to get a better result than if I'm half in, half out and just doing enough to really make sure that I stay accountable to my health overall and continue to live a life of optimal wellness. I don't know why this happens on slides sometimes. I've yet to figure that out. We're not social media experts. We just share our journey. We are not all extroverts. As a matter of fact, I'd say the majority of people are introverts, but they're behind their computers posting on social media, and it gives them a little bit more leeway to be comfortable. And we're definitely not all business professionals. I couldn't have made a slide like this before I started coaching. This is all stuff I had to learn as I went along. It's really learn as you go. So why might you coach? You might coach for heightened accountability. You might be looking for a personal transformation, whether that is an external physical transformation or an internal mindset shift. I always say that nothing really changes until you fix what's between your ears. And so even on our fitness challenges, generally speaking, and especially as a coach, we have you working on personal development. We have you changing your life from the inside out so that your body is not transforming and that you're just an empty shell. We really want to see a whole body transformation, a whole person transformation. It's a commitment to a healthy lifestyle. You might coach for the support and community or a way to help others. We do get ongoing discounts on our favorite products and supplements. You get an opportunity to earn things for free, essentially. I think I have that written twice. Oh no, opportunity for supplemental income, a full-time income, and to have your own independent business. You're going to have accessibility to not just multiple fitness programs, but multiple fitness mentors. Once you know how many coaches are just, each one has their unique thing. You know, some people are really big on personal development. Some people are really good on the fitness side. You just end up being surrounded by the most motivating people. Invitations to go on our trips and events and our rewards programs, workouts with the live trainers. So all of those things are opportunities and reasons why you might coach. So if you've never been in a challenge group before, this is one of the ways we help others. It's a really, really big way. Challenge groups are done either online or on our app. So we have a lot of great resources for those individuals who want to open up a coaching business or run groups. So if you're not on Facebook and you don't want to run a Facebook group, we really encourage everybody now to use our Android and Apple compatible app. It's called the Fitness Tracker app. And this is where it's run almost like a Facebook group where it's a social setting. So your challengers can go in, they can snap their photos, they can upload their content, they can track their daily workouts, they can track their Shakeologies, they can track their food and that sort of thing they're having for the day. So generally speaking, an accountability group, a challenge group is an accountability group. They're generally 21 to 90-day groups. They're a way for all of us to communicate, to inspire one another, to keep each other on track. It's just a really, really fun way to stay in shape or get in shape. So these are actually some screen grabs I took just yesterday out of one of the groups that I'm leading right now. It's a really, really fun group. Courtney, do you recognize someone in there? Courtney's cousin's in there. So how do we find our challengers and teammates? They are your friends, your coworkers, your family members. You find people by just sharing your own personal journey from being a product of the product and sharing and not being a salesperson. I mean, you can even think, if you're listening now, how did you find this call? What did your friend share or say to you that intrigued you to reach out? And I put all these images on the board because truly, this is how I found our team. Like Courtney was in a camper. We met on social media. Fatima was in Palm Springs. I think I hashtagged Palm Springs on something and we ended up meeting in Palm Springs. Amy in the bottom left was a yoga student of mine. We know each other for years from the yoga studio. Jacqueline, we met through teaching. Megan was actually a student of mine years ago. We really met she wasn't even a consistent student. I just knew her from the yoga studio. I lived in the yoga studio, you guys. And then I grabbed that screen grab of the 9 squares of Moira in the center and some of the girls on her team because her sister-in-law's in there. She's got relatives in there. She's got a great friend in there that had another great friend. It really is a ripple out effect. So it's a lot easier than you realize when you're leading with heart and just inviting people to get fit with you. So here's the nitty-gritties that you probably want to know. There are 3 different types of coaches, but really there's just one name. It's coach. So we have loyalty coaches, part-time coaches, and all-in coaches. So it's kind of the breakdown that I'll give you. You can choose, and the thing is you can choose at any point to be anywhere. Honestly, when I signed up to get fit. I love the idea of coaching other people and being able to earn a supplemental income, but I didn't have a webinar like this. I didn't know anything about Team Beachbody or coaching besides I'd done Beachbody programs and gotten great results before. So, I was kind of just like, well, I'll just do this and maybe earn my investment on my challenge pack back and see where it goes from there. So really I started more as like a loyalty coach, maybe considering part-time. And over time I became an all-in career coach. And some people decide off the bat, they're like, I'm going to be all-in career and life happens. And they decide to be a loyalty coach. It can always change. Loyalty coaches, we all get 25% discounts on all of the products from Team Beachbody. It's a great way to share with your friends and family. You can receive 25% commissions. And if you refer 3 friends, then, your sign up, your challenge pack is going to be for free. Part-time coach, this is everything that you get in that first loyalty coach column, but you're also going to earn extra supplemental income. You're going to be able to pay off some debts. You're creating more freedom for yourself in your day, probably taking some of your work off because you've got a supplemental income coming in now. You're joining our team calls and trainings, and you're starting to coach other people. An all-in coach, that's someone like me. It's everything listed from 1 and 2. It's, earning a full-time income. I've become my own boss. I lead and inspire others and work from home or wherever you travel and build your own independent coaching business, and a lot of the women that are on this team are working towards being an all-in career coach. Like I said, it took me it was 3 years I was still teaching yoga, and it wasn't until last year that I relinquished all my classes and decided this is all I need to have a sustainable career and to continue to do what I love, helping other people. So how do we earn, and what's the earning potential? The earning potential is pretty ridiculously high, but it comes with hard work and it comes in time. So we earn via commissions and club memberships, via team cycle bonuses and quarterly bonuses. So to break that down a little bit more, the first column, commissions and memberships, you're going to earn 25% commissions through anything that's in your Team Beachbody online store. The challenge pack commissions are a little bit higher, and that's generally where we start everybody, because the truth of it is you'll see where you get results is with fitness and nutrition together, and that's what comes in a challenge pack. So you get a little bit higher, like 28 to 36% based on the challenge pack and if they're on promo. And then we also have club memberships, which you'll learn about, which is our Beachbody On Demand feature, and those are our highest residual, and that's a 40% commission. Team cycle bonuses is the second way you're going to earn. So the first one's really just sales. You know, like you can be a loyalty coach and just your friends order from you occasionally and you're making sales essentially. You might not even be really coaching them. So the second thing would be team cycle bonuses. And this is when you decide to take it to the next level. You're probably a part-time or full-time coach. And your team cycle bonuses mean that you are actually building a team. You're helping your friends not only get started in a challenge group, but they might get started as a coach as well and start paying it forward and helping other people. You guys might run challenge groups together and have fun together, but it's $250 to $12,000 weekly in bonuses. And that does not include your commissions or other bonuses earned. Matching bonuses on all of your coach businesses are between 5 and 10%. And then based on rank, you'll be able to figure out if you're going to be earning closer to the $250 a week or to the $12,000 a week. So quarterly bonuses come with rank. They range between $900 to $40,000 a quarter based on what your rank is. There is an elite monthly bonus of $500. And then like I said, from the team cycle bonuses, the $250 to $12,000, they're caps for every rank. So if you're emerald rank, you cap at the most $250 a week. If you're diamond rank, I want to say you cap at the most at $1,000 a week. Maybe it's $2,000. I'd have to look it up again. And I think at 15-star diamond, you cap somewhere at around $12,000 a week. So, you know, the commissions and the team cycle bonuses can be quite generous. So the memberships, the bonus, the business costs and the savings are really important things that you need to know about. So there are three things. There's a business service fee that every coach pays. There's a military waiver so that you do not have to pay it. And then we also have a club membership. So first thing we'll cover is business service fee. This is $15.95, and it actually saves you $16 on your Shakeology every single month. So if I will be honest that most of us coaches drink Shakeology. It's one of the reasons why we do coach. We love to save on the product. We love to drink the product. Some people do the performance line. Some people do other things in the Team Beachbody store. But even with that $15.95 service fee, because you're now getting 25% discounts, you're going to save $16 on your Shakeology. So really you're at a zero balance every single month. But this covers everything that business owners don't want to deal with, including websites, your online store, your online business office, orders, packing, shipping, customer service. You never have to buy inventory and resell it. You'll have direct links to the Team Beachbody store. So once you figure out what program your friend, your family member, your client is going to start on with you, you'll send them a direct link that's tied to your coach ID so that you don't ever have to pack stuff up and ship it out. You get coach support and online support staff. You've got brand marketing. We have tons of great marketing material that you can add to newsletters or ship out directly from your Coach Online office, all via email. And you get 25% savings. Again, I mentioned that saves you $16 on Shakeology. So we also have, on the second column, you'll see the military waiver. So this is for active duty veterans or spouses of active duty military. You guys get your business service fee cover waived as a thank you for your services. So we have a quick form you fill out so that you don't even have to pay that $15.95 fee. And then lastly, this is what is included in your club membership. This, first of all, is not necessary for all of you guys. This is something that you can opt into or not opt into. It is included when you get the all access challenge pack. It's what club membership is. So it gives you online membership to Beachbody On Demand. It usually is either you get to opt into different things. If you get the challenge pack, it'll just be put on the annual. It's the cheapest way to do it, but you can do it quarterly, you can do it biannually, or you can do it annually. It allows you to participate in all of our free customer lead programs. Customer lead programs are via Team Beachbody. So what Beachbody does as a company is any orders that come in through Beachbody, any orders that came in from, any other alternate source, like I've seen ads on Hulu, they have people buy stuff all over the gamut, from the Beachbody blog, all sorts of that, all of that. They know that those people are going to have more success if they have a coach. So they, in turn, sort of dole those people out to Team Beachbody coaches. So being a club member is a requirement of getting those company-generated leads. There are individuals that are already buying product, that are on, Beachbody programs that need a coach. So really, it can be free commissions for you or free customers for you. It's a way for you to try out all the programs. Again, most of us do it annually. It's $99 a year, but you're not going to have to pay that because it comes as part of your All Access Challenge Pack. Okay, so I definitely wanted to cover this slide. I've never covered it before, and it was interesting because I was reviewing, a friend of mine did one of these webinars, and I looked at hers and I was like, wow, that's really genius to share that, because I have, in my 4 years, been really offended, quite honestly, when somebody has said to me like, oh, you work for a pyramid scheme. I'm like, what? First of all, they're totally illegal. No, I don't. And I don't think a lot of people know the difference between what a network model is and a standardized model and a pyramid scheme. And, I know coming into a network business on the front end, I definitely had my fears because I had never done a network business before, and I knew it had levels and different things. And that to me just looked like nothing I had done in my 38, whatever I signed up as, 38 years of life. And so there was that fear factor. And so I had to kind of bypass it by understanding, one, the company's been around for 10 years. I've loved the company for a long time. But there's a big difference between a network model, a pyramid scheme, and a standardized model. And I'll show you in the next slide a little bit about the difference between a network and a pyramid. But you can see here, and this is one of the things I love, and again, I added the Beachbody income disclaimer to the top. Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success from this opportunity. Every coach is, they need to be, what does it say? Depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. But what you'll see, and these are just random numbers, like these are just made up numbers. But a typical standardized structure, you have the CEO at the top, they're always earning the most. And then a level down, you've got your presidents, your vice presidents, underneath that, you're going to have whatever else, district managers, managers, underneath that, you've got employees, workers, everyone else. And as that tier goes down and down and down, the income potential becomes less and less and less. We all work in that structure. So here's where the Beachbody structure is different. It looks the same, right? Like it looks like there's somebody at the top, because when you sign up as a coach, you're essentially, if you decide that you're going to build a team, you're the person on the top all of a sudden, right? There's always going to be someone at the top, and it's going to be you. And then you're going to bring someone on and they're going to be at the top of their organization. But let's just say that's you at the top and you earn $100,000. Next level down, you might have brought on 3 individuals, and maybe that's all you brought on. I don't know. Let's just say that's all you brought on. I don't know if you can earn, I think you have to bring on more than that actually to make $100,000, but that would be really hard. But let's just say you had 3 people, and the one on the left was like part-time loyalty customer. If they decided not really to do anything with it, they're probably not earning any money, right? But let's look at the person on the right. And let's say the person on the right was like, I'm going to build a team. I don't want to build a big team. I just want a little team. I want to work part-time and I want to build something over the course of a few years. They're going to start earning a $30,000 income over a few years. And then it continues to go down, right? And you see more people, if you look at towards the bottom left, that person might be earning $300,000, which is far more than the person that's quote unquote on the top. But that person is now the top of their own organization, and it's up to you what you generate in your business. So it's very different than the network models in general are very different than a standardized model in the sense that no matter where you're at in an organization, you can absolutely, at least in the Beachbody model, you can absolutely out-earn the person that's above you by simply putting your head down and doing the work. So a few things you should know if you're like, it still sounds like a pyramid. Pyramid versus networks. Pyramids generally are the sales, the profits are based primarily on recruiting others into your program. So there's no real investment or real sales of goods to the public. Whereas with a network, the majority of profits are either going to come from retail sales. With Beachbody, you'll see it comes from workout programs. It comes from Shakeology. It comes from, again, you get 25% commissions, and then you get residuals based on bonuses. So in a pyramid, your forces you to recruit and buy way more product than you can possibly use, and it's non-refundable. That's a general pyramid structure, is that there either isn't really a product, you're just buying like a place, or there is a product that you're not really going to use, but you have to buy certain amounts every single month. And it's more than you're ever going to use, and you can't return it or send it back. So with the Beachbody model, coaches are not forced to purchase product. Commissions can be made whether or not you purchase a product, and you can absolutely refund everything if it's not used. So we actually have a 30-day money-back guarantee on all of our challenge packs as well. So with the pyramid, there's a lack of retail sales. Recruits only sell to their own. And with the network and with Beachbody, we're always encouraged to seek outside and to generate new movement to help more people and really to end the trend of obesity. With a pyramid, you make money off of sign-up fees. There really aren't any products exchanged in our network. You don't make any money on sign-up fees. If you were to enroll as a coach, nobody is going to get a piece of your coach enrollment cost. That $40 fee that we'll talk about, which actually it gets waived free if you get a challenge pack anyway. So with a pyramid, it's generally focused on networking and having to buy in. Sometimes they make you buy storefronts and they sample products, but you don't really sell products. You have to buy the business. With a network, we're focused on ending the trend of obesity and helping people live better lives. With a pyramid, it's illegal. It's non-compliant with the DSA, which is the Direct Selling Association. And with a network, it's legitimate, it's legal, and it complies with DSA requirements. You'll see, actually, I think a lot more people are cool with networks than they used to be, not just because they are really great ways to earn income and create freedom in your life, but there are so many amazing networks that have come out over the years that are what seems to be good networks. I mean, I don't know, because there hasn't been a lot of longevity with some of them, but there are some definitely that have been shady, and they fell underneath the pyramid structure, and they were shut down. So what comes in your All Access Challenge Pack? With your All Access Challenge Pack, you're going to get the entire Beachbody Fitness on-demand library. There are over 50 programs in there. There are so many workouts in there. You get Beachbody on-demand exclusives. You get everything that's coming out in the next 365 days. If you don't know what Beachbody programs are, you're looking at household names like Insanity, Insanity Max 30, P90X, P90X2, P90X3, 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, PiYo, everything by Chalene Johnson, Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire, Brazil Butt Lift, T25, Hammer and Chisel, Shift Shop. We have a yoga studio online. We have a yoga retreat online. We have Fixate, which is a cooking show. And again, we always have new stuff coming out. Our workouts range from 10 minutes to hour. I'd say the majority of them are somewhere at around a 30-minute mark. But we have a great program called 10-Minute Trainers. So for individuals that really are just looking to break into fitness, or they just cannot give it time, if they have 10 minutes, we have a program for you. We give you meal guides, slim downs, supplemental meal plans. Everything is customizable for paleo, vegan, vegetarian, or gluten-free, dairy-free, that sort of thing. With this, you also get portion containers for our Portions Fix plan. You get a 30-day bag or 24 packets of Shakeology, or you can choose the Performance Stack, which is our Ironman endorsed performance line, the athletic line. So that's a pre-workout and a post-workout. You're going to get access to our online and challenge group community that's supported by your coach. If you opt for the Kickstart pack, that's also going to come with a 3-day refresh cleanse. Your coach sign-up fee is waived. And if you decided to sign up for your challenge pack today and not your coach enrollment, you would have 31 days from the day you sign up to enroll as a coach for free. And like I mentioned before, it all has a money-back guarantee. It's completely risk-free. You can do your program for a month. You can do your Shakeology for a month. You can try it all out and get amazing results for a month. And if you decide it's not for you, you can pack it up and ship it back. And I'll tell you, no one ever does, because everybody gets really great results and loves it. So what is Shakeology? I know some of you probably already know it and love it, but it is the healthiest meal replacement that can be used as a snack. It's got 70+ superfoods, including globally harvested superfoods, adaptogenic herbs that bring your body into balance, probiotics, digestive enzymes. We have plant-based, or we have a whey version. It does curb your cravings. It does boost your energy. It does support your immune system. It will help your hair and nails grow. And it saves you on groceries. The coach cost of Shakeology breaks down to about $3 a day, I want to say. And it really does become like the one thing you look forward to having every single day. It does regulate your digestion and elimination cycles. It's free of gluten and soy. It tastes amazing. I mean, I don't know how many different superfoods, green things, and proteins I have tried over the years that have like a chalky and disgusting taste, and you're throwing everything you can in the blender to cover it up. This really, really tastes amazing. Plus, we've got a Shakeology boost, which are like the greens, an energy one. I love the focused energy. And we have a fiber one. So those are things you can add if you wanted an extra boost in your Shakeology. So a little bit more on Beachbody On Demand. You can see it kind of in action here, if you will. You can take your workouts outside. So if somebody says, hey, I love the idea, but I don't like to work out indoors, good, don't. Go to the park, go to the beach, get outside. You can work out outside because you can take it on your app. We have Beachbody On Demand app, which allows you to download up to 7 workouts at a time that you can play completely independent from Wi-Fi, which makes traveling amazing. And we have so many programs you do not need weights or anything like that for. You can stream it to, we have an app for Generation 4 Apple, for Roku, for Chromecast, for Amazon Fire. You're going to have access to over probably now like 5,000 of the world's best fitness programs and celebrity trainers. You get the Fix It Cooking Show. It's going to save you on gym memberships. It's going to save you on personal trainers. And again, you get the Fitness Tracker app for coaches where your clients can log their daily workouts and their shakes. Okay, so coach sign up, coach sign up options. We're almost through all the slides. This is the second to last one. So this is how you start. So if you want to sign up to become a coach, you simply are going to start by reaching out to your sponsor coach. That is the individual that invited you onto this call, and let them know that you're ready to enroll. Get enrolled as a coach with your All Access Challenge Pack. That is my best advice. If you do not get internet because you live like if you're like Courtney and you live in like the sticks, you can still get hard copies. A lot of the programs used to come on DVDs, and so we still have those DVDs. But the unfortunate thing is if you get the DVD only, you just get the one program. Whereas if you get the All Access Challenge Pack, you get everything, which is so fun because in our challenge groups, a lot of time we'll do like additional ab challenges or plank challenges or like tag on an extra 10 minutes today, and you'll have access to all the workouts that we do. Your coach is going to advise you which program you'll actually start with on Beachbody On Demand, so you're not all just willy-nilly picking different things every single day. And that's going to all be based on a consultation more or less they do with you. They'll likely send you an intake form where they ask you some questions, figure out what your fitness levels, your goals are, your nutritional preferences, and then they'll work with you on the program that'll fit you best. And this is also what you get to do as a coach. You get to do this for other people. It's so much fun. So you're going to take your challenge and contribute to the online community, whether that's on Facebook or an app. You can always start your own app group if your coach doesn't run one. Consider taking our free 10-day coach training or advanced trainings online. So if you're a loyalty coach, this probably isn't going to be part of your program, if you will. But if you decide you want to be a part-time coach or a career coach, I would encourage you to get on our team calls to do our 10-day coach training. We have a website that we developed. This stuff wasn't even there. We give you guys the best trainings on a silver platter. We actually opened up a website a couple of years ago that we've put all the resources on that you need to build a really fun and strong independent business and learn how to be a great coach. So you can do our advanced trainings. Those are all self-paced on our team website. And is there a contract? That's a question I get a lot of times. No, there's zero contract. Just like I said, there's one name, it's coach. That covers if you want to coach for loyalty, be a discount program member, or if you want to do part-time or full-time, it's all the same. So there's no contract. You can cancel anytime. We actually have an online form in our Coach Online office, which you have access to as soon as you sign up. So there's a form in there. It's a link you fill out. So if you want to cancel it, you fill it out and it's done. And you don't ever have to call in that way. The coach sign-up fee is waived, I mentioned, with your challenge pack. So here are the 2 ways, more or less, that you sign up. So if you opt for a challenge pack, they generally range from about $160 to $205. This is your choice of programs. Again, I will encourage everybody, if you get internet, to get an all-access challenge pack. And if you don't get internet, then talk to your coach about which program that you should get, and you'll get a hard copy. Shakeology or the Performance Stack, you have your option of vegan or regular Shakeology. You have your option of flavors. There's vegan vanilla, chocolate, vegan chocolate, cafe latte, which tastes like a Starbucks coffee frappuccino. It's so freaking good. They have that in vegan. There's strawberry and vegan tropical strawberry. And then there's greenberry. I think I've named them all. My favorite right now is vegan cafe latte and vegan chocolate. I like the vegan ones because I can't tolerate dairy. The Performance Stack is an Ironman endorsed athletic line. And in the stack, you get pre-workout Energize. I actually have some on my desk. that I can show you. So you do get pre-workout Energize. I should have brought some other things down. And this is my favorite. I have this every single day before my workout. It makes a huge difference. It does help release any muscular tension or pain. So actually you like work out harder and you don't feel like you're in pain. It's really amazing and it doesn't give you the jitters. And then the post-workout Recover is a chocolate or an orange shake. I haven't tried the orange. The chocolate one tastes like a Wendy's Frosty. It's delicious. The orange just came out. You do get 30 days of club membership for free if you're doing the hard copy program. Again, if you're doing the all access, that's all built in. And then you have access to all the other coach benefits that you get. If you're not doing a challenge pack, meaning that you've already purchased a challenge pack in the past, or for whatever reason you don't want to purchase a challenge pack, which doesn't really make sense because let's be real, you need to be a product of the product if you really want to have a successful business. But if you've already purchased a challenge pack, this fee is going to be refundable if you just purchased your challenge pack in the past 31 days. If you purchased it a long time ago, if you're already on Beachbody On Demand, if you already have Shakeology and all that, it is a $40 fee. It's $39.95 to sign up as a coach. So I think that covers pretty much everything. And now I can welcome you to the team. So I jammed through those really fast because I wanted to make sure that we fit this into an hour format. So before you get off the line, I'm just going to wrap up this message for anyone that's listening to our replay. But do stay on the line and we'll hang out. And if you have questions, we can answer those as well. But I just want to say, honestly, thank you so much for giving us some time for, hopefully this answers a lot of your questions. And if it doesn't, reach out to your coach. But the best thing I could tell you to do is honestly think about, what it is that you really want to create in your life and why you want to create it. And ask yourself if not taking a chance on something that could actually give that to you is worthwhile. I mean, I sat on the precipice of, I said to my coach when I actually reached out to her and was like, I'm interested. And she wrote me back and I was like, I'm not interested. But, I sat there and I said no to her and she had to remind me about what my goals were. And I had to really think about like, hey, what I'm doing is obviously not working because I'm stuck in life. I'm stuck in my fitness. I'm stuck in my career. I'm not happy right now. I need a change. So if anything, I should just invest, money back guarantee, take care of myself. And honestly, when I bought it, I was like, I'm probably never going to drink the Shakeology and I'll just send it back. But then when I got it in the mail and I saw all the ingredients, I was like, whoa, that was amazing. And within a few days, me and my boyfriend were calling it Crackology because it really changed my energy levels. So, take the time to think about what you need to change your life. And maybe it's just getting in the right community. Maybe it's just getting on a fitness program. Maybe it's taking a step to help somebody else. I know that I'm here today because I decided to get out of my own way and to step up as a leader. And really when I had to show up for somebody else, I finally showed up for myself. All right, you guys, stay on the line if you have any questions. Thanks for getting on our call today. Reach out to your coach and they will help you get set up. Thanks, guys.